start of another trip, and I am working in the back again. Galley queen, la reina del galley. Just got to my hotel, and I'm actually gonna test this portable door lock. I mentioned in my last video how I was feeling a little unsafe in my hotel room. Someone actually bought this for me off of Amazon, and it's extra security for the door lock. So lo voy a abrir y a ver cómo trabaja. So I'm actually in the middle of a work trip ahorita. I haven't really been vlogging. I don't know why. I feel like I don't always vlog my trips, you guys. But yesterday we flew to Dulles, and we had the weirdest crowd. And then we're in LA right now, but coming to LA today, we also had drama. And I feel like anytime I've worked the Dulles flights, they've been pretty relaxed. So I don't remember it being like so dramatic. Anyway, so this is what the security bolt looks like. But yeah, we had a lady who was refusing to sit in her original assigned seat, and she wanted basically a whole row to herself when a family was supposed to sit there. And it just blows my mind sometimes how people are so, or feel this sense of entitlement. Like, ¿quién es ella que se cree that that entire row is gonna be for her? Honey, did you buy the entire row? Did you buy all 3 seats? No. But anyway, she ended up having her way, and that also annoyed me because it's like, I don't like rewarding bad behavior. But the family ended up moving, and yeah. Anyways, we're here in LA. Let's figure out how to use this little device. Okay, we'll double lock it todavía. We are now day 3 of this 4-day trip. Today we are flying Los Angeles to Portland, Portland to Dallas, Fort Worth. I'm actually laying over in Dallas, but I am not going home. I'm not going home because our layover is only 11 hours, so I don't live that close to the airport. I live about a 40-minute drive, and yeah, it's just too short of a layover to be doing all that just to go home. But yeah, we're about to start boarding, so I'll see you guys later.
For a car or CCA assistance.
Larger carry-on luggage goes in the overhead bin. If you have small handheld devices, such as cell phones,
And nobody warned me about this walk. I'm starving and I have to pee. Walking from Terminal 4 to our terminal here in LA, which is Terminal 6. I'm currently in Spokane. I started a 3-day trip today. This trip started off with a deadhead. My little burritos are all coming out, so excuse me. But this trip originally started with a deadhead San Francisco to LA. So I dropped the deadhead and just commuted direct to LA, which was super nice because I took the later flight and I didn't have to report until like 7. So I ended up leaving Dallas around 5 p.m. So my commute was really nice and easy and stress-free. From LA, I only worked one leg up to Spokane, which is about a 2-hour and 20-minute flight. So a super easy day to start off this 4-day. Good morning. Hey guys, I woke up feeling sick. I feel like super congested early and just starting this trip, and I can't afford to get sick. I do have a few days off. I think I have like a week off after this trip. Oh my god, I look so tired. Still in Spokane, my van's picking me up at 1:50. Y ahorita apenas son las 10:30. I'm gonna go down and get coffee. And thank God for this cozy sweater I had packed because this is a vibe right now. Alright, you guys, me acabo de arreglar. I just finished getting ready. The van is picking me up in about 10 minutes, so I'm just finishing packing all my stuff, and I'm gonna put on my jacket right now and go downstairs. I still don't really feel that great. My congestion is gone, pero me duele la garganta. It's like that feeling when you know you're gonna get sick. So luckily, encontré en mi bolsa some Theraflu. So I have 2 packets, so I'm planning on taking one today and maybe one tomorrow. Hopefully that helps, but this is barely day 2 of a 4-day trip. So I have to troop through. Today I deadhead Spokane to Seattle, which means I am flying as a passenger, so that'll be nice because I can rest a little on that flight, even though it's only like a 40-minute flight. And then once in Seattle, I go to Fairbanks. I do have a little bit of a sit, so I might go get food. Yeah, we'll see, because sometimes they have you pre-board flights, so we'll see what happens. Pero let me finish gathering my stuff and going downstairs. Y ahorita los veo. I have to look for una máscara ahorita in my bolsa so I don't get anybody else sick. I'm currently in Seattle. Oh my god, my body is starting to hurt. My eyes are burning on the flight. About an hour between flights, so I'm trying to figure out if I want to go get food. I don't have food for later, pero porque no me siento bien, I'm like, don't even want anything right now. I just want to go sit somewhere and be miserable. god, there's snow. Oh my god, I should have worn my boots. It's snowing here. Oh, it's icy. We have made it to Fairbanks. You make a little misstart. We've made it to Fairbanks. You guys, it's not snowing, but it snowed and it's freezing here. And of course, I didn't bring my boots. So next trip, I definitely will be wearing my boots. Currently about 9 p.m. and our van is picking us up tomorrow at 10:55. And the good thing about this hotel is that there is free breakfast. So we love free breakfast. So free breakfast ends at 10. So I'll probably wake up early to get the breakfast. But I'm feeling a little better. I took some Theraflu during the flight and I have like a little bit of moco, but nothing crazy. I don't really have congestion, and then my throat just feels a little funny. But I feel okay for the most part. So I'm hoping tomorrow I will wake up feeling okay. Yeah, tomorrow I work Fairbanks back to Seattle and then Seattle to Kansas City. And this is barely day 2 of a 4-day. But yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. I don't really have much else to say. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same sweater, different day. About 9:22 in the morning and I don't feel any better. But this hotel has free breakfast, so I'm gonna try and go down and get a little bit of something in my system just because I know today's gonna be a really long day. We are flying Fairbanks back to Seattle and then Seattle to Kansas City. Algo me siento once we're in the air. That's the only thing that really makes me nervous. I feel like working in the industry, you're bound to get sick. And I feel like as long as you're being respectful of everybody else, your crew, and obviously the passengers, and you're sanitizing and wearing a mask, it's okay. Well, not that it's okay. I mean, anybody would rather be sick at home. But if you're already on the job and you happen to get sick, then you just trip through. It's when you get congested that your eardrums can actually burst when you are flying. So that's the only thing that really scares me. Sort of pain once you're in the air. But yeah, ahorita voy a bajar a desayunar and I'll see you guys once I get ready. Alright, I'm getting ready. Trying to do kind of like a minimal makeup, but add some color so I don't look. Okay, I think I added too much to my nose. Okay. Yeah, listo. This is as good as it's going to get.
Official agent, the 2 exits in Red Cloud, so thank you.
Alright, you guys, it is go home day. I'm super excited to go home. I do have to go downstairs. I'll eat this.
Anything else you would like us to make at this time?
Alright, you guys, I'm now back in San Francisco base. I'm actually trying to figure out my commute all week back. I am going to stay in my uniform just because commuting wise, I just feel like it's easier and they're a lot nicer to you when you're in uniform versus when you're in regular clothes. All the flights are looking pretty full, so I am a little nervous. That's the one thing that sucks about commuting is that even though I'm technically now off, we landed back in San Francisco, back in base at 8:20, and technically I'm off now. Now it's my job to figure out my commute back home, and you are not guaranteed a seat. So we fly standby, which means if there are any available seats, that's the seat that we will take. And so basically you're not guaranteed to go home if all the flights are full. And tonight the only direct flight leaving after 8 p.m. is on American, and it's at midnight. And that flight is full. I was gonna take United to Houston and then Houston to Dallas. That flight is full. Basically all the connections are looking pretty tight, so if I don't make it on tonight, I'm gonna have to wait till the morning and try to take the first flight out in the morning. It's gonna be a long day, but I'm just happy because I'm gonna be off for about a week, and I was planning on picking up some more work, but because I feel like I'm coming down with something, and I think I'd just rather stay home and recover. Today's flights are pretty good. We had a few delays leaving Seattle, and yeah, the passengers are all pretty friendly. We had a lot of kids, a lot of families. There was a family of seven. All the kids were pretty much around the same age, and I was like, God bless them all. I find it so fascinating when people have like such big families or so many kids. Like, people in general, human beings are very interesting, but that family, kids had such great manners, and it was just so refreshing to see that these kids, aunque estaban chiquitos, they were all probably under the age of 10. Please and thank you so much, looking at us, smiling, may I please have, thank you, and grown adults, ni te miran, ni dicen please or thank you, or they'll be like, no sense of common courtesy, as I like to say. Common courtesy and common decency are not very common. But it's nice to see that there are parents that are teaching their kids from a young age manners and how to be polite. ¿Qué más pasó? Oh, more drama in flight. One of the ladies that I was working with, her skirt ripped in flight. So basically, like, the zipper just busted and her skirt was like, and she said one of her first class passengers was one who told her, and I was like, oh my God, I would be mortified. And she had the cardigan, which a lot of people don't even bring the cardigan. I always bring the cardigan porque soy friolenta. She had her cardigan, and so she just like tied it around her waist, and it kind of helped cover the part that had open. But yeah, that was pretty funny. Really, we had really good passengers. The flights were pretty easy. Besides me not feeling the greatest, I have made it through. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. I'll update on if I make it on the flight tonight or not. I'm currently in the restroom here in Terminal 1 in San Francisco. Me voy a lavar los dientes and can I just get comfortable for tonight's flight? It doesn't take off for another 2 hours, so I'm gonna be hanging out for a little bit. But thank you guys so much for watching and for following along. Si les gustó el video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video.
We would like to be the first to welcome you to Dallas Fort Worth, where the current time is 5:08 a.m.